Okay.
Hi
Hi
guys,
guys.
welcome back to our YouTube channel. So yes guys, here I am. I know it's been a while, but yeah, I'm back. We are back. So I just wanted to give you guys an update from my surgery and all that. I know I've posted a video when I was still in the hospital, but now I'm back home, and it's been a couple of days since I was back home, and so far so good. Honestly, I thank God. This journey, it has been quite a roller coaster, but when it comes to the surgery and post surgery, I can honestly not complain about a thing, because I haven't had any like really extreme pain or whatever. And I can even count the days that I've actually taken painkiller, which was, mind you guys, before I went for my surgery, I was taking painkiller every single day for like literally a whole month, because I couldn't do without it. The pain was just extreme. So I had to be taking painkiller every day.
I don't know, you even asked me like, babe, has the time gone? Am I able to like take again painkiller, And I'm like, babe, it's actually still 2 hours you have to wait,
Yeah, sometimes I
It was
was
like this, how serious.
yeah, sometimes I was actually even overdosing, because just the pain, it was just too much. But yeah, we're glad we are here. We are glad there's a bit of change, and we hope that it continues that way. We honestly hope it continues that way. But of course, next week on Tuesday, I have my appointment to the gyno. So to just go remove my stitches, which are not so bad, because I just have like, I'll say like 5 stitches. I have, there are like 3 holes that were, oh my gosh, I almost said digged. There are like 3 incisions that were done on my tummy. Um, Definitely, you're gonna see a video to that. So here's how my endometriosis wound look like. So these are 2 stitches. That's one of the stitches. Those are just 2 stitches, and then there's 2 stitches on my belly button. And then this is the last stitch. This is just 1 stitch. That's where my catheter was, the thing that was drawing a bit of liquid that was left on my stomach. And yeah, this is how my wound looks. It actually looks really perfect. It doesn't have any, it's healing perfectly. My stomach is not swollen. I can wear pretty much anything because I don't feel any pain, though it still has the thread. But next week we are going to remove it. So I'm just so excited how I'm healing, and I thank God for that. Yay! So, and the stitches are not that bad. The wound is healing perfectly. I don't have any like in like I don't have any inflammation. How do I say it?
Inflammation?
Yeah, I don't have any inflammation. And yeah, the only bit of uncomfortableness comes when when I was doing the surgery, they give you so they pump you with this gas that it goes to your lungs. So
Even up to the shoulder,
there's
neck,
some pain that comes from the shoulder and down here on my lungs. But it's going away. It's going away, so it's not that bad as earlier. And now back to my update with the surgery. So we did the surgery. It was okay. I can say it was okay. It's not what I expected, but sometimes you don't always get what you want. That's just how life is in general. You don't always get what you want. So the surgery with endometriosis, they managed to remove a bit of the endometriosis, and they couldn't manage to remove all of it, because of time, because how they'd planned my surgery, they couldn't manage to remove all of it. but they removed quite a few because there was a lot of endometriosis on my pelvic, and there was a lot of endometriosis outside my uterus, and so they tried and remove a bit of that, but they say they also suspect there is a bit of, or maybe a lot of endometriosis on my intestine. Like my intestines are sitting on endometriosis. So they couldn't manage to do that surgery because when it comes to intestine, that's like a whole different thing and a whole different surgery. So they couldn't do anything with that.
And usually with endometriosis, it's not just like sticking on top on the
No,
surface, you
no,
cut it off and that's
no,
it. It's not like this,
no.
you know.
Yeah. So, sorry, baby, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, that it's like not just on the surface, that it's like kind of melting and becoming like almost
It
one, and it's like
it's
high
like
risky, you know.
fibroids or something like that.
And it's high risky if they like kind of do surgery in that area to kind of cut through then to the actual organ, which is like not affected, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So they found endometriosis on my pelvic. There's endometriosis on my rectum, endometriosis on my intestine. They also said, they didn't have enough time to look at all my organs. So they were saying they're still not sure because they didn't have all the time to look at my organs because they have really limited time to do the surgery. So they suspect there might be some endometriosis on my organs, which is not proved yet. But yeah, so they just managed to remove a bit of endometriosis. And during that period, they were also checking my fallopian tubes. And both of my fallopian tubes are quite affected by endometriosis because inside my fallopian tube, there are
many scar tissue, which
scar
means, you know,
tissues are like endometriosis cells that have grown. Because when you're having period every single month, this is like the endometriosis grows every single month. This is something that it grows so long as your uterus is productive. Those endometriosis will continue growing until menopause. So both of my fallopian tubes are affected, of course, and due to that, they also found something else. This was a shock to me. I actually cried when I was told this. I remember I was alone at the time because my husband did come home. I cried a lot. So they also found adenomyosis, and with the adenomyosis, this is like endometriosis. Mind you, endometriosis, it's usually endometrial like cells grows outside your uterus. And with endometriosis, it can affect any part of your body, any part. It can be your brain, it can be your breast, it can be
lungs, yeah.
anywhere. So it's usually outside your uterus, and there is some in my fallopian tubes. Now, with adenomyosis, this is like endometriosis, they're like cells, but it grows inside your uterus. And it's crazy to think about it, and it's so stressful. Like, I came to understand later, this is the reason why I was having that excruciating pain, that I tried everything, and I took a bunch of medication, and it got to a point where I felt like I was actually addicted to painkillers because I couldn't do without it. Because the pain that comes with endometriosis, guys, it's not just a pain. This is something that makes you pass out because of pain. You completely black out. Like, you can be on the road and you cannot see anything. You completely cannot see anything because of the amount of pain. So that's what is happening to me. That's what's happening to my body. And
And I remember too, with coming to the topic of the pain, when you were having this amount of pain and I was rushing like to the next doctor to get like actually
yeah,
painkiller, she couldn't do anything. She was just in bed crying. It was too much. I was even scared myself.
yeah. And I remember I told you guys this is not the first time I have done the surgery. I did my first surgery when I was in Kenya, and my endometriosis was at the first stage. And now my endometriosis is at stage 4. It's because of the surgery that I did in Kenya, I was not put on any therapy medication. It was supposed to be immediate because endometriosis, they only diagnose you with endometriosis after they've done surgery. So, and during that time, I was not put on any therapy medication. And when you're not put in any therapy medication, endometriosis is something that, so long as you are productive, endometriosis will keep on growing. So unless they find like a hormonal therapy to put you on to put that endometriosis down a bit. But for me, I was not put at any. So my endometriosis kept on growing. It kept on growing during all those times since 2018. So now we are at stage 4 endometriosis and with something else, with adenomyosis. Until this time, it hasn't really like synced, like this is the reality. But yeah, so right now I'm just trying as much as I can to, they say, oh, you need to be healthy, this and that. I've always been healthy. I've always been so strict about what I eat and what I do not eat and what. But at the same time, I'm still going to continue to do so because that's what they say. This is what is gonna kind of reduce your pain. This is what is gonna. So right now I'm completely on a very, very extreme strict diet. No sugar, like completely no dairy for like a week plus. I've not done, I'll say a week, yeah, a week plus. I've not done any dairy, no sugar, no sugar, no dairy. It's
Even no meat,
completely,
I would say, right?
yeah, completely. And yeah, that's where we are at the moment. And
And of course, sorry, with endometriosis, if it's like affecting it just a bit at early stage, you can still kind of try to remove it as long as it's not connected to
yeah,
another organ.
yeah,
But with this adenomyosis, it's directly in her uterus.
yeah.
You can't do surgery there without directly damaging
No,
it. And of course,
that one is something that you're gonna have to stay with it. They cannot do surgery with adenomyosis. That one is something that will stay with it until that time, that when you have kids. And of course now for me it's another story that maybe we'll do another video. Until maybe when you have kids, you can only get rid of your uterus, because you cannot get adenomyosis through surgery. And so long as you have it, it's going to continue. You're going to continue to have the symptoms, of which is the one of the symptoms is the pain. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. But now I'm waiting next week to go to my gyna to go remove the stitches, and then they want to put me maybe on a hormonal therapy just to watch. Mind you, they say this therapy works really, 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 really well with people who are in stage 1 and stage 2 endometriosis, because those are early stages and it's so easy to manage it. When it's stage 3 and stage 4, sometimes it can be a bit difficult and a bit challenging to find a hormonal therapy that will work. But yeah, so that's where we're at the moment, and we hope I hope that that hormonal therapy will honestly work for me.
I hope that too, because they can
My
have.
fingers are crossed. My fingers are crossed. But of course, I'll be updating you guys, and I will try as much as I can to, give you more information about it. I know there's so many people out there who are having this experiencing this period pain and all that. All I can tell you, please don't wait. Don't be taking those painkillers without digging deep to what's causing that pain.
You may be just fighting the symptoms, but you don't know what's deep
inside
with
something
cause,
is growing. Exactly. Deep inside something is growing.
And the time is ticking.
Yeah, so don't wait. Don't wait, and listen to your body. Push your doctor, whoever the doctor is, push them, explain to them the pain you're having. Don't let them just just when sometimes when you go to hospital and about this pain, no, it's just normal, everyone has period pain. Please keep pushing. When they tell you that, look for a doctor who you'll feel like they listen to you. So don't just be taking those painkillers without looking for a solution, without looking for what's causing that problem. Please, the earlier the better, because the more you keep on taking those painkillers, the more you are, maybe it's something small that can be fixed, but then when you take those painkillers, you just keep on digging and digging and digging and digging, and it can get you to this point where I am. And I'll tell you, to be frank, this is a place that I'll not want, and I'll not wish anybody, I will not wish anyone to be in such position that I am right now, where I feel like I don't know what to do anymore. I feel, like you feel like the whole world is sitting on your head. It's a place that I'll not want anyone to be in, to be honest. So listen to your body, listen to the pain, find a solution. Maybe it's something small, they will be able to fix it. So yeah, and that's all I can tell you guys, and I'll guess maybe I'll update you next week when we go to the gyna, and we'll see from there. We are hoping for positive results. We're hoping that everything will turn out well, and we just try as much as possible to be positive. Of course, my husband is the support for everything, so I just have to try and make everything right. So
I just hope that maybe someone out there of you is maybe having some crazy symptoms too already, or like such crazy period pain per month, and that my wife could already maybe help you with it, that you're maybe questioning it behind, getting maybe to a doctor or hospital, and they can find it like in an early stage instead of already like in a really late one where everything is just difficult and difficult. Even with the hormone therapy, which we are just hoping and praying that's going to be okay.
Yeah.
It can still have crazy side effects, and it's just it's going to be a journey, like
when
the doctor said.
When you listen to the side effects, trust me, you'll say no to those hormonal whatever pills.
But it's going to be your only option.
At the same time, you're told that's the only option. There's no any other option. That's the only option. But when you look at the side effects, you're like, why would I take it? But that's the only option. So, and mind you, endometriosis, as statistics say, among us 10 women, there's always one person with endometriosis.
And it's usually taking like many years until if it's getting even diagnosed.
It takes many years, 10 plus years before you're diagnosed with endometriosis. It takes a lot of time. And so just be very, very thoughtful of what you feel in your body, especially as women. Like, we just have so many crazy things that goes on in our body. So be very, 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 listen to your body, how do you feel when you're having your period? Don't just when you're having those pain and you're just taking painkillers and you're going
And just
by
shut it
like
off and just continue.
your day goes on as normal. Yeah, so just be very, very, very careful, because I will not want anyone to be in a position that I am, because it is the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling you can ever be in. It's the worst feeling when you're being told this is the only medication you can take. But when you look at the side effects, you're like, so just listen to your body, listen, just be very, 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 very careful. And of course, also when you have endometriosis, we are in this together. We are trying as much as we can. I'm trying to heal, eat healthy. Of course, sometimes oh my gosh, I crave for so many things, but at the same time, I'm like, with this pain, I will not want to eat this because it's gonna get me to that pain. So we are going to try as much as we can to try stay on this diet that we are in at the moment. But yeah, only God knows. So that is the update. Oh my gosh, that was long.
I'm not sure.
That was long. But yeah, that was the update. I hope you guys will learn one or two things from me. And also, if you have a partner who have endometriosis, please, as a man, as a guy, try and be as supportive as you can. Because this is something that, to be honest, if you are alone and you have this thing, this can really put your mindset to, I don't know, to be honest, because it's so crazy. Endometriosis makes you go through so much. But when you at least have a shoulder to lean on, you kind of just want to get better. You honestly want to get better. You don't want to be the one lying in bed the whole day. You want to get better. You want to be out there with your, of course, with your love, with your partner. You know. So be supportive of your partner if they are going through this, cause.
And maybe you're having a friend or family member who's kind of like saying, hey, I'm having incredible period pain, and you can kind of talk with them about it, like, hey, it could be endometriosis and such.
No, but you don't just end up diagnose someone with endometriosis just by saying, go to the doctor.
Yeah, of course,
Go
that's
to your
for
gyna.
sure.
Go to your gyna. Talk to your gyna. Push for answers. You need to push for answers. Push for answers. Don't just go and you're push for answers. And when you're looking for something, definitely you're going to find it. So yeah, I guess we're gonna finish at this point, because so thank you so much, guys, for watching the videos. And you guys are so amazing. Like, I've just seen your text messages, like so many positive feedback from you guys. You guys are amazing. I thank you so much for your prayers. This is what keeps me going. This is what makes me want to fight this, to be honest. And I honestly thank you so much. Thank you for the love. And let's keep on growing. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers.
Almost there.
Yeah, almost there, but it's just a few, like just a few people. Please, let's get to 1,000 subscribers. But I honestly appreciate you so much. And I'm sending so much love to those who are out there with endometriosis. Just know you're not alone. We're in this together, and we're gonna beat this. And yeah, that's all I can say. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Make sure you subscribe, share, like, comment. Yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Bye.